my acolyte, welcome back to my channel. This is Cassie Culinary here, and in today's video I am sharing with you a Filipino recipe. Yes, this is my special recipe, and this is actually a pineapple recipe, and it tastes so delicious. Yes, so stay tuned and let me show you how I make this chicken hamonado. This is actually my special recipe. So these are the ingredients. I have my green marinade, I have my ketchup, my spices, my all pepper seasoning, white pepper, chicken powder, and some seasoning cube. This is my soy sauce. This is what I'll be using. Then I have my pineapple. As I said earlier, this is a pineapple recipe, so you cannot do away with the pineapple. This is my chicken. I'm using a full chicken and some cornstarch. Then my sugar and my pineapple peels. Yes, this is my lettuce for garnishing, my spring onions, my veggies are the vegetable, my green bell pepper, carrot, ginger, onion, then my red chili pepper. Then this is the pineapple, because you cannot do away with anything called pineapple. So let's marinate our chicken now. So I start off by adding my seasoning cube, then the rest of my powdered ingredients or my powdered seasoning. So I rub it around the chicken. I rub it and rub it and rub it, and the next thing is to add my green marinade. I will show you how I made this in subsequent time. So I rub it and I make sure that every part of this chicken is actually seasoned well. I put my hand inside, I dip in my hand inside, and I added some salt. You cannot do away with salt because salt adds taste to food. So this is the outcome. Next is to add in my soy sauce to it. Then I massage it. I don't know if it's massaging or rubbing it, so I make sure every part of it is actually seasoned. So yes, next is to cover this and keep it in the fridge for about 30 minutes. So we are enjoying this sauce with some rice. So this is how I'm cooking my rice. Then I move over to the sauce. As you can see, every part of it, like my veggies and everything, goes in to stir fry. Yes, we are stir frying this, so you keep stirring, and you do this under low heat because you do not want to burn this. So you stir, and after some 5 minutes I add in some part of my chopped pineapple to it. I add it and I also stir, because you don't have to burn this. As I said earlier, I stir for about 3 minutes and this should be ready by now. So I just take it off the fire. Then I go check on my chicken. After 30 minutes, my chicken should be marinated, like should be done, should be seasoned very well. So I just dip in some veggies and some red chili pepper, ginger, garlic, just like that. Just dip it in. Then my spring onion, carrots, everything, like absolutely everything goes inside, because it gives your chicken some flavor and it makes it taste very nice. So as this was ongoing, my oil was already on the fire, so I just dip it in to fry. So I just adjusted a little bit to make sure that every part of it fried very well. So as that was ongoing, let's check on our rice. So I just pour in some rice to it, added in some salt, then I stirred to make sure that the salt was dissolved, and I cover it to cook. Let's check on our chicken now, and as you can see, it's time for us to flip it over. So I just flipped it over to let the other side of it also fry. So you have to just keep flipping, flip until every part of this full chicken is cooked. So this should be done now. So I take it out, then I fetch some of the oil and I take out the excess veggies to start the real sauce. This is actually the real sauce. So I added my ginger, garlic to it, then my bay leaf and some rosemary to it. I stir. The next thing is to add in my ketchup, and this time around you do not have to wait. As soon as you pour in something, you make sure it stirs, it mixes up, and you just have to keep adding. So after added in some soy sauce to it, then next is to pour in my pineapple juice. This is a pineapple juice, so I just poured it in and I stir it. The next thing to add is some sugar. This is 1 tablespoon of sugar. I add it to it, then I stir till it dissolves in. So after the sugar dissolves, the next thing is to add is my chicken stock. Yes, I add a little bit of water to it, then I pour it in and I stir it and let it boil for like 5 minutes. Then the next thing is to add my full chicken to it. Yes, this is where you literally have to be careful about. You should be standing beside it because else some part of it will be cooked, so you just have to keep flipping. So after I added it to it, I waited for about 5 minutes for it to boil, then I flip it over. I just have to keep flipping and flipping till it's cooked. Next is to add in my chili pepper. This is a red chili pepper, so I added it to it, and yes, it's getting ready now. This is my corn flour. I added it to it to thicken the thicken the sauce. So this is how it should be done. This is actually my special recipe. So you have to keep flipping. As I said earlier, you have to keep flipping because your sauce is not like doesn't cover the chicken. So after like 10 minutes, I add in the rest of my pine. 2 minutes, this should be done. Ta-da! My chicken hamonado is ready. I garnish with some lettuce, and this is actually the stir-fried veggies that we did earlier. So I just added it to it to garnish it, and it tastes really very nice. So my acolyte, this is how chicken hamonado is being made. I added some spring onion. This is a Filipino dish, continental dish. Do try this at home with your family and let me know in the comment section. Thank you also so much for watching video, and I hope you are inspired by this video to try this recipe at home. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, like, comment and share my videos, and remember to follow me on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok as Kasi Culinary. Kasi Culinary, beyond the boundaries of taste. Bye.